Welcome to the boardroom. The North American-based CEO of advanced solar glass company Clearview Technologies, Basil Karampelas, is visiting Perth for the first time in more than 2 decades to attend the company's AGM. We're pleased to welcome Basil to the Market Herald studios today. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here in person.
Now, you do have a lot of shareholders here in Perth, which is where the product was born. What was your key message to them here?
I think there were 2 things we really wanted to communicate. Number one was about the tremendous number of opportunities that we are pursuing in the United States with both customers and strategic partners, as well as investors. And the thing that we're hearing when we're talking to these people is that they've never seen a product like ours. And that tells me that we truly do have the only commercially available, fully transparent solar window, and we can capitalize on that opportunity to make Clearview synonymous with solar glass the way Kleenex is for tissues and Xerox is for photocopies.
So what are the challenges that you face to get there?
I think one of the problems when you're dealing with the construction and building ownership industries is that these are very established industries that are frankly fairly slow to embrace change. Change is coming regardless of whether they want it or not in the form of the ESG regulations and the ESG pledges that have been made. They're going to take a very measured approach. Now, fortunately, in the United States, we have this tremendous incentive program through the Inflation Reduction Act. That was signed in August, and it's going to fully come into play in 2023. So I think that's going to mean a tremendous opportunity for us. But what that means is the customers that we're dealing with are first going to get their ducks lined up by speaking to their tax advisors, their financial advisors, and their accountants to make sure that they can absolutely get access to the hundreds of billions of dollars that are available under that program.
So does this mean then that shareholders just have to be a bit patient before they'll see the results, the real rewards for their investments?
Absolutely. One of the things I really try to stress in the AGM is that we are a building materials company. And what that means is the shareholders that we have need to think about it in that paradigm. We're not a resources company. Now, I know Perth is a tremendous center of oil and gas, but what we're doing here is building something that's going to last decades, if not longer.
Well, as you mentioned, ESG is certainly being talked about, and even tenants are starting to demand low carbon footprint in the buildings that they rent in.
And they've demonstrated that they're willing to pay a premium for that. And so what that does is that gives our customers a reason to use our products because they understand that what they're doing is they're actually creating value and doing good for the planet simultaneously.
So what is Clearview's strategy now for building the business?
We're really taking a multifaceted approach. And what I mean by that is we're clearly focusing on the United States where we have these tremendous tailwinds for us in the form of the Inflation Reduction Act, as well as some specific local ordinances like Local Law 97 in New York City, which is going to affect 50,000 buildings that are going to be required to either reduce their carbon footprint or pay fines, which could range into the millions of dollars. In order to do that, we're having significant discussions with building owners, construction companies, and asset managers in the real estate space. Those are all people that could be customers for our products. We're also looking for strategic partners like architects, because those are the companies that actually spec products in for their clients who are the real estate developers. And at the same time, we're also going to be talking to manufacturing partners. And in fact, we have already landed a tremendous relationship with AIT, who's one of the largest manufacturers of IGU units in the US, that's going to be supplying our windows under license in the United States.
So can investors expect that there will be a strong news flow towards the end of the year, early next year?
Based on the pipeline of opportunities that we currently have, I'm very confident that that's going to be the case. We are working very hard and diligently, not only to bring in new opportunities, but to also get the existing opportunities we have across the finish line.
Well, all the best with the weeks and months ahead. Great to see you here in studio. Basil Karampelas, who's here from America. We'll see you again soon.
Terrific. Thank you so much.